cover May 2024 Edexcel IGCSE ICT Paper 2 Practical. So let's continue with the paper. So the first thing that they provide you an instruction, which is an instruction to candidates. This paper consists of 2 sections, and there will be a file for software data files data, which is a evidence inside the evidence folder. Whatever you have a theory part like you have to write, you just write it here and provide your screenshot there. There will be a car hire presentation and image folder will be inside the database folder, and evidence will be higher cost for the spreadsheet and data processing. You will get this is the file. And there is a scenario. This is quite important, like when we will continue with the database or Excel, during that time we need some of the information from this scenario topic. So which is a Maria owns 𝐿𝐼𝐹, the company offers car hire in the UK. These are the company's contact details. Address is Garage Drive, Cartown, C333AR. Some the telephone number is this, email is this, and website is this. Okay, so let's continue with the first section, which is section 1, task A1. Maria needs a logo to be used on some of the company documents. So task A1A is like you have to create a logo, and the logo must be fit for purpose and combine rectangle, circle and line shape. So that means you have to combine the rectangle, circle and line shapes to create a logo which represent a theme of a car hire. Okay, include the company name, hire it in a bold serif font. So you have to use a serif font and it must be bold. So in this way you have to provide the text inside the logo. So let's continue with the logo. Then we have to save the logo as logo. So first of all, what we will do, we just create, I just want to create a folder, which is a new folder, and then I want to give the name of the folder is like it's up to you, right? I just want to give the name as answer, so that whatever I will write here, it will, maybe I can just change this one, working folder. Okay, so inside this folder I don't have anything right now. So for that one you need to use Photoshop, but for me I don't have the Photoshop currently now, so I will use the Photopea. You will get the same thing, it's actually the same way, the way we use the Photoshop. Okay, so you will add a new project, maybe anything you can add, just add a create and then try to make it a bit zoom so it will be a bit bigger now. So we have to use the shape, right? So there, if you click here, you will get different type of shape. So suppose they say that we have to create a car hire logo. So that means we can create a car by using a different type of shapes. So I want to add, like suppose this is a rectangle, then I want to add some of the wheel for the car. So now I want to copy these things. So for that thing here, from here I will get that this shape 2 is the layer for the circle. So what I want to do, I want to just duplicate the layer. So when I duplicate the layer, shape 2, there is a copy, right? So now I can able to select it. So maybe I can just add it here, but I want to make this one as a backward. So for that thing I just put my shape at the up. Now both are at the back side. Okay, then by using line I can just draw the upper part of the car. So for that things I want to use the line, and then I want to add the upper part of the car, similar like this way. And it's okay, I think I don't want to add anything else. So this is the things that I want to add, but they say that you have to add a higher car hire theme. So for that thing maybe we can use a blue or maybe the green color, which represent a safety symbol for a car, right? So I want to change the color for that particular thing. So what we can do, we will select the layer. Suppose I want to select the layer for the shape 1, and then from here I can change it to blue color. Yes, blue color. Okay, from fill. Yes, it's maybe I want to add some, bit, the opacity need to be increases a bit. So what can I do for that things? So okay, similar like this way. And this two, maybe you can use the same color. This two will be black. So okay, then I have the shape 3 color will be this. No, this I want to add this color. So actually you will not get this type of color. So for that one, what I'll do, I will again select on this one and try to get the value for this one. This one is this color, and then paste it here. Okay, now this thing's quite match with this. So do the same thing for all. So it's done. So now I want to add I have to add a level, right, which is a higher it. So for that thing I will add the text. This is the text, so I want to add it here. Yeah, so higher it, and then maybe I want to give the color is white color so it will be more visible. Okay, so higher it small like that way. And I also have to make it bold. So for that thing, yeah, it's already in bold. It's already in sans serif. Okay, so it's done. Now I want to save this as a logo, right? So what I'll do, go to your file and then you will get a number of export option. But the thing is that as a logo I need a background which will be transparent. So what we'll do, there is one of the layer for the background. Just delete these things because I don't want the background. Now my logo is in transparent way, right? So now I want to save, export is a png. So when you create the logo as a transparent one, for that thing actually png is the most considered as a better format, image format to use. So that's why I use the image format, and I just save this. Oh, because I save it but I didn't provide the name. Okay, whatever I save it, I will take the file from the download, like this is the thing. So I just take it inside the working folder and then just change the name to logo, right? So first of all I want to see actually what's the name that what they're saying. It's a logo, so it will be in capital letter. So just change it to capital letter, logo. Okay, so it's done. We already completed the task for question number 1a. Now we'll move to question 1b. So Maria wants to include an image in a presentation. She has an image saved as edit. Open the image and edit it to set the dimension 450 pixel width and 300 pixel height. Remove the curve from the road. Include the logo you created in task A1 in a suitable position. Make sure the company clear name is clearly visible. We'll go to our data folder. So this is the data files actually, and inside the data files we have image, non-office and all those things. So when I go to the image folder, I can see there is a pictures which is an image. So we'll take this one in our Photoshop, right? So what I will do, go to your Photoshop and then try the new one. I want to add a new one. or maybe I don't need open from your computer. So in my computer I want to take this edit image and then open it. Sorry, I already did these things. This is not the thing. Maybe I need to use from here. Computer, take this one, yeah, open it, and this is the image. So our question, it was like they said that set the image to 450 to 300 pixel height and then remove the curve from the road. So what we'll do when we set the dimension to this, it will actually make the size of the images quite smaller, so it is quite harder for do the editing, like removing the curve. So we do the second one at first, then we'll move to the first one. So first of all, I want to hide the car. So here the issue is like there is a two type of background out there, right? One is a road which is a gray color, another one is brown and green color. So what we'll do, we will take the lasso tools. Okay, so when you click here, there is a thing which is called a lasso tool. Click on the lasso tool and also hold on your command or maybe control and plus button to get a better view of the car. And then we will take only the part of the road that is considered as a gray color. Okay. Yes. Then we will click on edit. Click on the edit and there is an option for fill. Click on the fill and then from here you just add the content error and OK. When I will click OK, it just takes some of the background, right? But still there is some of the green background here, so we need some time to do this actually. So again I will take the lasso tool like this. Okay, final pictures that we get without the image of the car. So now what I'll do, I just need to change the size of the images. So for that thing, click on the image and there is option for image size. So they say that we have to use the width, which is a 450, and the height is 300, and then click on OK. Now it's become smaller. Now we have to add our logo here, right? So for that things, what we'll do, where we have the logo, just try to minimize these things a little bit and drag your logo here. So this is my logo, I want to drag it down. Yeah, so I take it here and then make it a bit smaller, and then maybe if we put it here it will be more visible. Or maybe you can put it here as well, it's up to you. So we add the logo and then OK, right? After that we have to save the image. They say like what they're saying about saving the image. Save the image as edit one, include the logo. We already take the logo, remove the curve, and the height and width also changes, right? So now save the image as edit one. So click and then save, or we have to save as, save more, or maybe export as png edit one, right? I want to save it, so it's already saved, but it is saved in my download folder. Edit one, I take it to my working folder. Okay, so that means now the images looks like this. So it's done. It's like this. So it's done. So we completed task 1A and 1B, and the third one is task 1 A1C, which is like open the document evidence, enter your name, candidate number, and center number in the document. I think you already know, or if you don't know how to do that, you can check my previous video where I already mentioned how to do that. So answer this question in the document evidence. Task A1B asks you to save the edited image as edit 1. Explain one reason why the file name should be different from the original file image file name. So okay, for that things maybe we can open our folder 2010. There is a file for evidence. This is the evidence file. Okay, so 1C, what can be your response? Type it here. So I think as my point of view, like the original image remain available for reverting, right? For reverting to its original states or for any further editing that may be required. So what we can write here these things. The original image remains available for reverting to its original states or for any further editing that may be required. So it's done. Control S, save. Now we'll move to the next question. So task A2 is like Maria has information about the cars available for hire. She has saved the information in the database car hire. The database has 3 tables. The car tables include information about the cars available for hire. The structure of the car, like they have a 3 type of tables in the car hire database, which is one of the table name is car, the another one is client, the other one is booking. Okay, this is the 3 table. And the question starts from here. It is like Maria wants to use a form to add extra cars to the cars table. So open the car hire database. So what we'll do, we just open the car hire database. So from here I will take the car hire database from here. So this is the database of a car hire, and the question is like create a form for the cars table. The form must include a form heading which is car available for hire. Display the width of the field name and field content to 3 centimeter. Display the field names with dark green background. Okay, field names. So what we will do, go to this, and this is the cars table. So we need to create a form, right? So click on the form here. So when we'll click on the form, we will get something like this view. Here the thing is that the booking table is actually connected with the cars table. So how we can see that? Suppose if you want to go to the database tool and then relation, you can see that these tables are connected with each other. The client, booking table, and the cars table. These 3 are connected with each other. So we can't able to work with only cars and client. We need the booking as well, because booking is the one which is connecting the car ID and the client ID together. Okay, remember these things. So we move to the we move to the car table. So this is the form. So that's why they're saying like we'll go to the design view for the cars. So this is the to save what the form name they said us to give. Cars form, right? So all will be in capital letter, cars, FORM, cars form, and then click OK. Then this is the cars form, but you have to do some editing here. So which is like the cars, what will be the title? Cars available for hire, right? So take these things and paste it here. cars available for hire. Maybe it's just based on you. I just want to add a bold color here. Then display the width of the field names and field content to 3 centimeter. So field width and field both need to be in 3 centimeter. So what I will do, because table booking is connected to this, so I just don't want to remove this or do anything with this thing. So I just want to design this particular things. So for that thing I need the property sheet. So go to the property sheet, and then from here I need to add the width. So width here I want to add 3 centimeter and then enter. So now everything is in 3 centimeter now. Okay, so after that they're saying like this one is done. Display the field name with dark green background, light green text and yellow 3-point border. Okay, so for these things we have to design this one. So just try to select the all like this way, and what we have to do, we just need to add the border. So try to identify where is the border. Border width will be 3-point, right? So 3-point. Then don't use this arrow, use this one. So from here you can able to choose like the green one, but they also want to add the border color. Border style is solid, border color will be yellow. Okay, so if I go to my question, dark green background, light green text. Okay, background will be dark green and light green. 3 border. Okay, light green text. So maybe what can be the text? Again we need to select this 4 thing. This one will be the light green text. So this one is a 4 color lighter. Okay, 40%. So maybe we can add this one, which is a light green text, right? Yeah, so this is done. If I go to the viewpoint, you can see similar like this. Now align the field so that there is 1 centimeter gap between the field names and the field content. So we have to add the gap between the two fields, label and the input. So we'll go to the design view again, and then there is an option for a padding. You need to find about the padding. First of all, just click this 4 at first, and then you will get the option for the padding. Yeah, this is the padding. So right padding, maybe I can add 1 centimeter and then see how it looks like. Yes, so there is a gap between 1, and save this, then go to the view. So now there is a gap between, right, 1 centimeter. So it's like also aligned, and once again between the field name and field content. Okay, so save the form as cars form is done. Take the screenshot of your form in design view. So you have to open your property sheet so that you can show that your field name and field content width are set to 3 centimeter width, and green background, light green text are used, and the field name are aligned with a 1 centimeter gap. This is the thing that you have to take a screenshot of these things with the property sheet. That means you have to go to the design view and take the screenshot of this thing. So first of all, what we'll do, try to select all the field and then show them that what is the width you are choosing here, right? So width you choose like 3 centimeter, and then you take the pictures. Yeah, so that's it done. Then a new car is available for hire. Use the cars form you created in task A2A to add this detail to the cars table. So we have to add this so that there will be ST5, standard, manual and petrol. Okay, go to the design view. It should be ST5, then standard, choose standard, manual and petrol. Okay, after that just save these things. Okay, then it's done. We will move to the next question, which is we save the form, take a screenshot of the completed form, and paste the screenshot into the evidence folder. That's it. So Maria wants a list of cars that are large SUV, have automatic transmission, are electric. So this is the query that we have to assign to the query field, right? And then they say that create a query on the cars and client table to produce the list. So the name of the query will be large SUV query. So what we will do, just close everything, go there and design the query. From here we'll take, actually we need 3 table here. Why we need 3 table? Because I already show you that we have a relation with a booking table. So we just can create a query with this 2 when it comes to client ID and car ID, because client and car ID are not connected to each other. So it will not actually filter anything if you just create a query based on cars and client. So what we need, we have to identify what will be the field that we have to show. So we have to show the client name, client ID, car ID, and insurance. This is the 4 field that we have to show, right? So we will take the client name from here, then we have client ID and car ID. We'll take the client ID from the booking, car ID from here, and then car type, right? So the car type, no, sorry, it's insurance. So we'll take the insurance from here. This is the 4 field that we have to show, but we still need to identify the car type. Two times I don't need, just cut it. I need car type, transmission, and fuel type. This is the things that we need actually. So the car type is large SUV, right? So for that things, you can just open the car table and from here take the large SUV. This is a car type, right? So go to the car type and in the criteria field, add the SUV and click on enter. So it will put the quotation automatically. Then the transmission will be automatic transmission, right? So for this one, go to here and copy this one, then go to your query and also automatic, enter. And for this one will be petrol, right? So take this and then petrol, enter. But we don't need to show this car type, but this is only required as a filter value. So this is done. Then they also said something like be sorted in descending order of client name. So we have to do the sorting here. So descending order, choose descending, done. Save these things. What will be the name that we have to provide is a large SUV query. So copy it. It will be better if you copy these things because it will reduces the chances of mistake. So take these things and then okay, so you'll get the large SUV query now. If you click on here, you can get the we get the client ID. There is some mistakes that I did. To go to here again, so it's the name of the client name, client ID, fuel type, which is petrol. Is it a petrol? Oh, sorry, it's electric, right? So I need to go here and then take this one, sort of petrol, electric, save this, and then when I go to the close this query, yeah, so this is the answer that we get, right? So we already completed question number A to C as well. So display the order and sorted result of the query, take a screenshot and then paste it to your evidence folder. Now task A to D. So Maria wants some information on client. The list must include client who have taken out insurance and paid a deposit of more than $75. Okay, so now we have to create a query based on the client table. So this is the three field that we have to show. So okay, this one is done. Now we will create a new query. Create a query design will take only the client. The field that we have to show is like, go to and check your, it's a deposit paid, client ID and client name. So we will take the deposit paid, client ID and client name, right? Then deposit client. Okay, so create a query on the client table to find the information. So save the query as a client query, who have taken out insurance and paid more than $75. So the deposit, if you can go to deposit paid, right? Yeah, so it should be greater than 75, and we need to add the insurance, but we will not make it visible. Insurance must be true, right? So true. Now save it. What will be the name of the query? The name of the query is client query, right? So go here and paste it. Okay, so we have a client query now. Delete everything. Go to, yes, so we get the client query value now. Oh, but the insurance is still showing, so we have to, sorry, not this is not this one, this one is the client query. So client ID, but we are not showing the deposit, right? We have to show the deposit as well. Go to the design view, maybe, yeah, but this one we have to assign it at the first, then save, then run it. Okay, deposit, yeah, we have the everything now. Save these things and go to your client query. Okay, so we added the client query, deposit more than, yes. Okay, done. Maria wants a database report based on the result from the client query. So create a database report to display the result. The database report must have a suitable title in a serif font size 25, 24. So okay, so for that thing, close this one. Maybe we need to go to here, and then we will create a report. This is in a client query report, right? So here, first of all, it will be better if we save it. What will be the client report? Save the report as a client report. So I want to save it client report. Okay, it's already client query. I want this client report. Okay, so we added this as a client report. Open it from here. It looks like this now. So we have to provide a suitable title. We'll go to the design view, and here we will add client deposit report. It's up to you. You can write some other name as well. It's up to you. Okay, and we don't need this. So what we'll do, try to delete this. We don't need date and time. The size will be 24, and choose Arial as a serif font. Okay, now it's visible. You should check, right? Everything should be visible. And inside the footer, we actually don't need this count as well. Delete these things. We don't need this one as well. We don't need. Delete this one as well. So we have to add something in the page footer. Okay, so if you go to the question, have a suitable title on a serif font. Yeah, this one is done. Group result by deposit paid. Okay, so this one, what you have to do, go to the report design, and there's a group and short, right? Click on here, add a group. So we want to group it by deposit paid, and then save these things. go to the view, it will be similar like that, but there is some space that we have to reduce. So for that thing, we'll go to the design view again, and then try to reduce the space by shifting like this way. And okay, so we add the deposit group result by deposit page, show only the required fields. Okay, not include an automated date and page number in the page footer. Yes, we didn't add anything. Include the text insurance and deposit. This is you have to add in the page footer. So I just copy it and go to the report design control, and from here take the label. Okay. This is actually up to you. I just want to make it a bit bolder so that it is more visible. Save it and go to the view. Yeah, so this is the answer for question task A to D. Save the report as client report, then take the screenshot including the page footer and everything, and then paste it to your, but we don't need the logo, right? For that one we can do one thing again, go to your design view. Maybe I just delete these things. Yeah, now it will be, I think, better. Yeah, deposit paid, client ID and client name. This is the report, but if you want to make it a bit upper, shift it to bit upper, then you can just take it like this way. Yeah, then you can shift it to upper one at a time, and then you can check is it actually looks great or not. Based on that, it will be okay. Okay, so it's done. We already created the client report, and then the theory question, which is give one validation checks that can be used in the database. So for the validation, we can actually add a different type of validation. We can add range check, presence check, type checks, length check. So what is a range check? Range check is mostly uses when you want to provide a certain number like 1 to 100, right? Suppose if you want to add a age range for that particular field, you can add a range of 1 to 100. So people can able to add a age more than 100, whereas you can add the presence checks, like for the car name they must have to put the car type, right? Otherwise it will not save your field. But this is the thing that maybe you can add a presence check as a one of the validation. Then give one reason why sensible names should be used when saving a form, query and report. So it's like they can be found easily next time they are needed, right? Anyone else using the database can also find them. So this is the answer. Then move to question number 3, which is explain why, one reason why Maria has used a relationship in the database. Because it reduces the error, right? It also prevent duplicate record as well. So you can write it like reduces errors because duplicate records will be prevented. So this is the end of question A to E. Now we will start task A3. So which is Maria wants you to create a presentation to display in the car hire office. The presentation must include 3 slides. So there will be 3 slides. Those slides 1 and 2 must be fit for purpose and use a green light background with dark green text. Then include a suitable title. Include slide number in the header of the each slide. Okay. So we will add a PowerPoint, and here we'll take a blank one. So what we will do at first, we will just create a master slide based on the design, slide 1 and 2. So use a green light background and a dark green text. So for that thing, we will just go here and then search for the master slide and take this one, and after that go to the background style. a light green, right? So maybe we can use any type of light green color here. It's a bit, maybe this one, it's a pale type. Yes, okay. And the text should be, save these things. Okay, I will save it later. And the color, this one is for the text, so we'll click on the customize color, and then instead of, we will add some dark green, right? Then if I save, it's now a dark green. So include a suitable title, slide number in the header of each title. So we have to include a suitable title. I don't want to add this one here. There will be a suitable title. Suppose this one will be in the title format. So this one will be the suitable title, and they want a, okay, got it. They want a, they said that include slide number of the header in each slide. So for that thing, we have to add a slide number. What happened? Okay, so we will add a slide number, then add to apply. This is the slide number. We don't need the date, so just remove the date, and from the slide number, just take it here at the top header here, and then make it a bigger, maybe 40, or yes, maybe I think 40 is okay. It will be more visible. Then go to slide master and close it. Okay, so this way we can get a slide things. So we created by using a default one, the one that they are saying here. So slide 1 must also include text from the file presentation. Okay, so what the data file they show us, we'll go there. So yes, this is the data file. Go to the data file, Office 10 presentation. Okay, for the presentation, if I open the data file, this is the things that we get. So we have to provide a suitable title for this one. So this one I can add it here, maybe. Yes, we would like to similar like this, because they said the translation that we need to use that one. So for that things we can use, yes, we would like to hire it. Okay, for slide 2, what's name we can able to give? We would like to welcome you to hire, so maybe we can add welcome to hire, right? Welcome to hire it. So this is the suitable title that we provide. The image edit 1, include the image edit 1 to appropriate image from the image folder. So we have to take the image edit 1. So what we will do, because we already work on this one, right? This is my working folder, so I just drag and drop it here. Then I try to make it a bit smaller like this one. But they also mentioned that we have to take other images as well. So if I go to my image folder, then I can see what the other images I can take, which is like, maybe I can take this image and two other images. So suppose this is one of the images I want to take, and I want to take another image which is like this one. So this is the another image. So in total they said, first they said to include the edit image, and then they said this one. So this is the 3 images that I took it from the slide. So in question, first one is done. The image edit one, I already take it, I already included it. To appropriate image from the image folder, that one also done. Border and shadow of the image, so we have to add the border. Right click here, and then when you click on the format, you can able to get the shadow. For shadow, maybe you can increase the blur a little bit. Add the shadow. This one also increase the blur, or maybe you can do some angles, it's up to you. Okay, so I just don't want to do much more thing. I just, because I have to just add the shadow, they didn't mention about that I have to add the angle or anything. Then I have to add the border. So for that thing, if I click here, okay, for the style, maybe this one, or maybe this one I can take. This one is more better compared to this, right? So take a border here. Yes, the border is done. Then a footer, the border and shadows on the image done. A footer that states office presentation. So I have to add a footer here. So that one will add a footer. Yes, I want to add a footer, and footer will be office presentation. Yeah, this one also done. Then a 3-second transition to slide 2. So what I will do here, I will add a new slide here. New slide. Okay, so it's follow the theme that I use for my master slide. That's why this is one of the easiest thing. Like, we don't need to each and every time we don't need to select the exact background color and the text color. So for these things, we need to add a transition. So for the transition, when it will move to slide 1 to 2, during that time there will be 3-second transition. So we will add, click on after, and then here I will add 3. Okay, so it's done. Now text from the presentation that include the telephone number. Slide 2 must include text from the file presentation that include the slide phone number, the phone number emboldened. Okay, so what is the, this one is the text for the slide 2. So I will take the text, maybe I can take everything, and here I want to add a text box. Yes, I want to add a text box here, and maybe, okay, maybe I can just open this one in Word document. Text box, add the text box here. So this one done, but the thing is that this one is taking the color dark green, but this one also need to take the dark, because we didn't add the body there, right? So based on that, I have to change the color for this one as well. So what can I do? Not this, I will add the same color for this one as well. It should be the same color. Yeah, same color for this one is okay, but we don't need the additional information, something like that. This two is okay, but they say the telephone number should be in bold, so we will just make it a bit bolder, and obviously the color need to be changed like this one, right? Yes, now it's matches. So the telephone number, apply the animation on each bullet so they appear separately. We have to put the animation, so maybe the fade in, then maybe we add this transition here, the same transition. Maybe we can add 1 2 3. Okay, So a 3-second transition to slide 3. So when we'll move to slide 3, there will be a 3-second transition. So for that thing, we'll again go to the transition, select after, and then click on 3. Okay, so it's done. Now we will create another new slide, but for this one we are not following the theme for the master slide. It will be a bit different. So first of all, because we have to add the background image here, for that thing I can open my image folder, and from here maybe I will take any of the image where I can give a visibility. Okay, I can take this one. So and then I will right click and send to back. So when you right click and send to back, it will go to the backward. So now I want to increase based on the, okay, this portion I also have to increase a bit. Yeah, so I already, yeah, this is now aligned with the, okay, now I have to just say that in slide 3, a background image, the company name clearly visible with a serif font and size is 60. So company name, which is a higher 8, must be visible. So because the size is 60 and it should be Arial, because they said Arial, and I can center it. Okay, so now it's visible. Maybe I want to change the text color to maybe black, then it will be more visible. That one is also applicable. Okay, or maybe the other color. Then a 3-second transition to slide 1. Then there will be a slide 1 will come with a 3-second transition. So I will add again a transition after 2, 3. Okay, done. Then I will go to the slide show, slide setup. I will add the loop. Okay, so when I click OK, it's done. So now when I will do it in the presentation mode, suppose not this way, I want to show it like this. Okay, so it will automatically go after its second. And how we can show that we add the transition for that one, if we click here, I can see there is a 3-second transition out there between each of the slide. Okay, so this one is done. Create the presentation, task A3. So save the presentation as Office. So you have to save the presentation. We need to save the presentation. For that thing, we will click on the save as, and we will go to our working folder. So browse, maybe I want to do some browsing, desktop, and this is the working folder. I want to give the file name to Office and then save it. Okay, so now I already saved my work of the presentation. Where it is? Where it's not here. Okay, save here actually, so I just move it to here. So we completed the presentation part and provide the name, which is the Office. Task A3B, answer this question in the document evidence. State one reason why notes section could be used for slide. so that we can remember, because when we use the presentation, during that time we are not writing every word, right? We are only focusing on some of the main points. So during the time of presentation, if you forget and if you use the note and then you write it in details, it will be easier for you to get what's the point is actually meaning, right? And the people who will see it as a user, they will not able to see what is right inside the note. So that one will be the answer for this one. And then we will move to, so for that thing we will go to our working, and there's an evidence file. Okay, this one need to open with doc. No, this is not the evidence. So here we will write additional information can be added. Additional information can be added for the presenter who will do the presentation, right? That's it. Then the second question is, give one reason why master slide should be used when creating presentation. So this one is also 1 mark. So for that thing we can use it. There will be a fewer errors, right? That's it. So it will save automatically, and then we don't need this. Sorry, we don't need this actually. Okay, where is my question paper? So now we will move to the next question. Next question is (2D2) is done, A3 also done. Focus on section B, task B1, which is I think spreadsheet one. Yes. So hire IT offer a car hire in the UK. The spreadsheet hire cost contain information on cost of cars hire for May 2024. It has two worksheets called cost and information. Some function require you to use more than one worksheet. Okay, so open the spreadsheet hire cost. So we'll go to the spreadsheet and then we will open the spreadsheet hire cost, so which is this one. So in our hire cost, we have a cost and information. There's two spreadsheets there. So some function require, okay, so that one is done. Task B1A, set the formatting of the heading row 1 2. That means heading row 1. So heading row 1, so this one, we have to format this one. They say that it should be dark color, so maybe I can add black. And the text should be light color, so I add the text as light color. Okay, white, and then it should be bold as well. Bold. Font size is 24. Alignment, that means I have to align it both horizontally and vertically. It's quite harder to do the changes when it's short. Okay, so now, right, it's done now. So now we will move to the next question, which is okay, this one is done. Format the date to display as 1 May 2014. So we have this way, so we have to change it. So what we will do for these things, we can click on the number, and from here there's option for date. So from here you choose the country like English. So maybe India, British, United Kingdom English, 14 March. Okay, so now it's become like this, right? The way they said 1 May 2024. Include the text May 2024 in the header. So it's already have in the header. Now we'll move to the next question, which is Maria want you to use a spreadsheet tool to analyze the data in the spreadsheet. Use a spreadsheet function to display the cost per day for client ID AB11. So cost per day 11, right? AB11. So this one we have to identify the value for this, because from the information table, what's the meaning of, like, okay, we have to create a relation between the two sheet. So what's the common thing? Small SUV, right? Here we also have a small SUV, so this way we can able to connect. So what we will do for this one, we will click here, we will take the VLOOKUP function, VLOOKUP, okay, and then here we will do the matching of the same data that we have in the two sheets. So this one we have. So C4, click on the array and then go to your information and take the, like this way, okay. So what the column that we want the column 2. So here we will add the 2 and we will take the exact data here. So that's why I will for the false. If you want to change a different data, then during that time you can add true. So I add false. So now I will do some matching. Is it correct or not? Small SUV 250, it's correct, right? Now insurance cost for client ID AB11. Insurance cost is for the higher duration, not per day. Higher duration. So this one is the insurance cost that you have to identify. It's the same way, right? So in information we have an information fee. So if we want to get the information fee, we have to follow the VLOOKUP. So click on the VLOOKUP, and then okay. After that okay, which is the similar data, this one, right? Then we will go to this one. We take the whole table, and from here which column we are taking? 1 2 3. We're taking the third column, so 3, and range lookup will be false because we will take the same value. Okay, so it takes the 50. Now I want to do some checking. Yes, it's 50 is correct. Now the question is, enter a formula to calculate the cost of hire for client ID AB11. So cost of hire, we have to identify the cost of hire for the client AB11. So how we can get the cost of hire? We will multiply this to this, and then we will add the cost for the insurance, right? So for that things we can do like this, equal, and then I want to multiply this, multiply E4, because cost per day, number of days, right? So it is the total cost, and then we have to add the insurance fees. So insurance is F4. So sorry, it's F4. Okay, enter, it's done, right? You get the answer for this one. Use one spreadsheet formula in the total cost column here to display the final amount to pay if a discount is given for client ID ATO, like client ID AB11. Clients who have a total cost of more than 1500 receive a discount. Otherwise they will get the same price. So for that things, what we'll do, we need a if else statement here. So click here, click on the if. Okay, so logical is like, if which one will be greater? This one, right? So when G4 is greater than 1500 during that time we have to calculate the like minus the discount price, right? For that one, the discount, the total cost is this one, will minus G4 multiply from the information table, because information we have the discount which is 5%. Okay, otherwise we will get the value of the G4, and then okay, so now I can get like my cost of hire is above 1500, more than 1500, right? So that's why I get the discount which is a 1710. This one is done. Replicate the formula, function and formula for client AB11 for all other clients. So replicate means we have to just drop and drag. So for that thing, I just need to drop and drag large SUV. Okay. Then for the cost of insurance as well. Now I want to check the large SUV 60. Yes, 60. Then for the cost of hire, yes, for this one actually I need to add the dollar here, otherwise it will not work. Okay, now so it's above, we get the discount. This is below, we are not getting the discount. Yes, correct. So we already replicate the formula. Enter a formula to calculate the total income for May including discount. So this is the total income, right, for the May. So total income, here I have to add, right? For that one I will use the sum function. Okay, and here I will select from here to this one, and then I will select okay. So this is the answer for my total sum. Now number of large SUV hired. So here large SUV hired, so here I have to use the count if function. So I have to count, right, how many large SUVs hired. So I take the count if. Okay, then the range will be from this table, right, from here to here, and I want to check the large, sorry, this one. The range will be from here to here, and criteria will be, because we will checking the large SUV. Okay, then it's 11. Now we'll move to next question. Enter a formula to calculate the total income. Oh, this one is done. Total income for May, higher average cost of car per day. So what is the average cost of car per day? We have to calculate this one. For that thing, we just do the average of cost per day. So this is the cost per day, right? So just click here, select the average. Okay, and then click all the things. Okay, so it will give you the average value. So it's done. Task B1C, which is format the cost worksheet so that currency value show the pound symbol with 2 decimal places. Okay. So this is the cost, right? So here the currency is like this one, number of days not considered as a currency, insurance cost. So for that thing we can add this maybe we'll do this for the first time. Go to the number here, and then there is option for the currency. So it is quite hard to find the pound one. So go and find where is the pound. English United Kingdom. Okay, this is done. Now I have to do this for this. currency, okay, done. Yes, now it's okay. So just, yeah, do same for the other as well. Okay, so added the currency with 2 decimal values. Text wrap is used for number of days hire and insurance cost. Okay, number of days hire and insurance cost. So this one, wrap text, done. Borders are displayed on all cell. Okay, so we have to add the border on all of the cells. So for that things we can just take the everything, maybe like this way, and then we will choose the border. Where is the border? This is the border. Then on all borders, yes, so it's done. We added the all border here. So borders are displayed on all cells. All formula are visible in formula view. So for that thing, if we go to the formulas and show formula, you can able to see that all the formula is visible now. Yes, so it's working perfectly. Resave higher cost, so we have to resave it. So because we already created another folder, so what I will do, I just save it as in my working folder so that it can create a different places for me. Sorry, inside the desktop, go to the working, hurry, save it. Okay, done. Now task B2A. Maria has created a chart to display the information about the car on the information worksheet. She wants you to add a suitable title and suitable X and Y axis. Okay, so if you go here, you will get this graph. So when you click here, there you will get the chart title. Click here and then maybe you can add reference higher cost of car. Okay, and then click again here. There's a axis title, and yeah, both way you get the axis title. So Y is represent cost, this one represent cost, and this one represent car type. I'll try to, okay, make this one is upper letter C. Okay, so it's done. Resave the higher cost. Okay, so I want to resave it. Okay, Maria wants to save the spreadsheet as filter. Now they say this one is done. Resave higher cost. Okay, now save the spreadsheet as filter. So we have to save this one now as a filter one. So again we'll click here, go to this one, and then this is working filter. I will just add it here as a filter. Okay, then I will save it. So for safety purpose, what I'll do, I'll just go to my, because now I have a filter one and higher, so I will open the filter one because now I will work with the filter one. So Maria wants to see some information for the large SUV hired. Filter the cost worksheet to show the large SUV hire for 7 days. So we'll go to here and just remove from the formula, go to the previous. Okay, so this, and then filter. So the card type will be large SUV, right? I don't need all. I need large SUV. Okay, then the insurance, then the number of day hires will be 7. So this one, this one, this one, done. It's a 7. Okay, so this is the things that they wanted to see. Display only the client ID and total cost. So for that things, what we'll do, client ID and total cost. Inside this we all no need. Maybe I just hide this. Right click, it's not working. Okay, is there any way I can hide it in together? No. If you can't able to do it, then just click here and then hide. Click here, hide. Okay, so now I have car rental, client ID and total cost. Check this. Maybe if they didn't say the screenshot, so resave it as filter. So I just resave these things. So this is the end of question task B2. Now we will move to B3. So they say that, what does it mean? B3. So for that thing, I will just close these things. Now I will go to my working, and from here I will open my evidence folder. This one is task B3, right? So B3, so this means actually this one is meant by name range, nothing else. So B3 I will add named name range, and then give one reason why multiple worksheets are used when creating a spreadsheet, so that one worksheet is not contain too much information, right? Or maybe you can add so that we can organize nicely, organize information nicely, organize information nicely. Okay, then go to question number 3. Explain one reason why formula replication is used in spreadsheet, so that we can save time, because we just need to drop and drag. Save time. Done. Save it, close it. Now we'll move to the next question. So task 4B is B4. Maria has started an information sheet and wants you to edit it. Open the document information sheet. Okay, so we'll go and open the information document sheet. So this is the information document sheet. This is the information document sheet. They say that to edit it, open the document, pale green background, double line border. So for this one we have to add pale green background. Go to the design, and there's a paste color one from here. Maybe we can add a pale green base color, light green, like, yeah, this one is a pale green background, and there will be a border. This one is a paste border. From the paste border, paste border, whole document. Then from here we will choose like 2 line. I choose this one. This looks good. Yeah. Okay, what happened? Paste border, whole document, box, editing. will again try to add the border, is like for the design page border, and then we'll go to the page border box. Because they say double border, we'll choose this one and then click on the OK. Okay, it's done. So now the question is pale green done, double border, title dark green serif font, bold and center. So this one will be title dark green serif font. So this one should be dark green. Go to home. This one should be dark green serif font, so we will choose Arial. Should be center align and bold as well. Bold. This one is actually not dark green. Okay. Bullet, change to a number list. So this bullet I have to change it to number. For this one, click here and from here choose the number. Done. Text wrap. The current text wrap shows that the text in front of the image changes so that it are the image. Okay, so this is actually in front of the image. So double click on the image here. Okay, this one came up. Then we will add maybe this one. Yeah, maybe this one. Yes. So now this is now around there. Okay. Paragraph with information, around the paragraph with information on the 20% discount, display in 2 column. So this one 20% discount, this one we need to display in 2 column. So for that thing, mark it down and go to the layout, and here you have the option for the column. Choose the 2 column. Okay, so now it's in 2 column, but it should be in 1 page. So I just need to make something a bit up, or maybe I need to reduce some of the space. Okay, yes. Add alt text car style to the image shown on the car style. This is the alt text that I have to add in this image. For that one, click on the view alt text, generate. Maybe I don't need to generate, just paste it here. No need this quotation. Yeah, it's done. So now if you want to view it again, you can able to see all text is added. Then merge and center row 1. Okay, merge, and this is the row 1, so we need to merge and center it. So where's the option for merge? Maybe we can get it here. Merge, it's done. Then insert the text July in row 1, so we have to add July here. Insert a row between 3 and 4. Add the text for a hybrid, automatic and premium car. So if you click here, you will get an option for the plus button. Then it's open, right? So premium car. So because we are this is a car type, so we add the premium, and then automatic. This is the automatic, and then hybrid. So fuel type is hybrid. Okay. So footer, July offer, and right align it. Okay, for these things, what we will do, we'll add a footer. So for that things, maybe we can go here. There's a number of footers are there. Choose the right align footer, and here just paste it, July offer. Okay, so we add the July footer, but still it is taking so many space. Okay, July footer is here. Then the information sheet must fit on 1 page, so we have to reduce some of the space here. Maybe we can just change the font size so it will take less space then. Yes, now it will be in 1 page. Edit the information sheet, save the information as information sheet 2. So obviously we'll go to the save as, and then this PC in the working PCs, is under the working. No, it's not under working. So desktop, there's a working. information sheet 2, I think, right? So save it like that. Then save the document as information sheet 3, like make one changes to the layout or design of the information sheet to improve the document. So what's the layout we can change? The thing that we can change, which is like we can change the color of the background. If we change it to white, it will be more, visible. So for that thing, we can go to the design and then page color, we can choose white. So now the text is more visible. So after that, you just save it as a information sheet 3. Answer this question in the document evidence. Make one reason why you change your why your change has improved the document. It's made the document text more visible compared to before, right? Then task B4C, give one reason why text wrap is used when presenting text and images. So why we use text wrap when we're to present the text and image neatly? That's why we use text wrap, right? Explain one reason why information is added to a footer in a Word process document. We always add footer because we want to add the page number so that user know where they are in the document too, right? That's the thing. So write it down, and this is the end of question. This is the end of paper 2. So please subscribe to my channel, and you guys can also join my Discord channel. I have also Facebook page, and then Instagram page. It's up to you. Just follow me, subscribe me, so you will get lot of updates about the subject, computer related subject, right? For ICT, computer science and IT. Thank you for listening.